Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to another episode of Spin Tires. Now, in this video, we're going to be doing another showdown, and it's going to be another Mudbog showdown, and it's going to be an interesting lineup we've got here. We've got two, I tried to make it all 90s trucks, and it's almost all 90s trucks. The Ford and the Dodge are 90s, and then the Chevy is an 02. I tried to keep it around that same kind of generation of trucks. The Chevy, like I said, is just a little bit newer, but I don't think it'll have that much of an effect on it. Also, the Dodge it's like, emblem-wise, it is a Cummins diesel. I mean, you can see, like, if you were to zoom way in on that emblem on the side, you can't really tell in the video, but if you were to zoom way in on that emblem, you would see that it says Cummins 24-valve turbo diesel. And it doesn't have a Cummins sound on it for some reason, and I'm not sure why. But without any further ado, wow, okay, voice is not wanting to work today, but that's okay. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and start off. We're going to go ahead and run through the mud bog over there. And first off, we're going to run it in the Ford. We're going to run it in the OBS. And we're going to be leaving all default options on these trucks. Now, I'm just going to go through the things that that we can put on them. Got toolboxes, and take that out. Semi-fuel tank. You can, here, I'll just show you that. Another type of toolbox, which goes down under the truck, which is odd. And then a jerry can, which also goes under the truck, which makes no sense whatsoever. I don't even know why that's there and what the point of that being there is. But without any further ado, like I said, let's go ahead and run the Ford OBS through the mud and see what happens. Now, this map, if you guys want to check it out for yourselves, is called Missouri Trails, and it's got probably the best mud bog out of any of the maps I've seen so far lately. This particular mud bog is one of the best ones I've seen. It's what I've been using for my Mud Showdown episodes pretty much ever since I tried this map out. Now, first off, this truck is actually doing really well, and the main reason why, and I can already tell you why, and I think it's going to do really well across the course of the whole thing, is because of its soft and compliant suspension. This truck is actually really doing a good job of soaking up the bumps. It's going over them really well. It's putting down its power well and high. I mean, it just stays in high, and you can just kind of modulate the throttle. It doesn't really, it's not jumpy. It's not hard to manage. It's just a really usable truck in the mud. It's actually a really good mud truck. See if we can see, every time you hit a bump, it just kind of bounces. It doesn't jolt the whole truck around. Ooh. Okay. Now, anybody that's been watching this series for any length of time or has seen any of the previous episodes will know that we do get 2 attempts per truck. And so we're going to go ahead and use that second attempt for the Ford right now because of the fact that, yeah, the Ford kind of, it was doing really well, but it decided it wanted to go swimming upside down, or, well, sideways. I will say, though, this truck makes more smoke, it rolls more coal than pretty much any other truck that I've seen so far in the game. I mean, I know it's an easy thing to do. You just go up and go in the file, the coding, and you literally turn the smoke up. But CCS, when he released this truck, he was like, yeah, all the smoke. This truck gets all the smoke. And I have no clue how the hell that happened. I'm just going to straighten the truck back out and try again, honestly. Don't fail on me now, please. Now, as far as the other 2 trucks, I haven't driven either one in a long time, but I think the Dodge, especially, has a particularly stiff suspension. Now, I know it's quick, though, so it may have an advantage there over the Ford, because the Ford's actually not that fast. But I think the suspension compliance over power is going to make a difference for the Ford in the long run. We'll just have to wait and see. Turn left. Get up and over. Go, just power through at this point. I think this is right about where we pretty much died the last time through. Actually, not too bad. It's doing well. I'm not sure what to do here, honestly. I'm just gonna go straight for it. And you know what? Ooh, that's close. We're going to need a lower gear, or are we good? No, we're good. It found grip, and it went. I think that was partially due to the fact that the rocks fell kind of in line with where we were at. Okay. Come on. There you go. again, like I said, this thing just soaks up bumps so well. Okay, we're going to need to start back in automatic for that just so we can transition into high. But damn, dude, if that wasn't close as hell, like that almost ruined the competition for this truck. We've already had several close calls, but damn. Getting it. Oh, getting it, not too bad. There you go. There you go. Hey. Dude, holy shit, this truck is going to do really damn well. It already has. I mean, it's set the bar pretty decently high, although it has used up both of its attempts at this point. So if it goes wrong now, then this truck is done. And we're almost there, so I'd really hate for it to go wrong now. It's doing so much better, too, than that OBS dually that we tried. I think it was actually in the last episode, because that OBS dually sucked. I mean, it had good grip and had good power, but it just, the suspension was not suited for stuff like this. Oh my god, that was close. Holy crap. Come on. Come on, Ford. You're so close now. Literally, the last hill is right there. Oh yeah, this thing's pretty much got it at this point, and I guarantee you that those rocks are not going to get in its way on the hill. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't even care. It just runs right through them. And finishes with a little bit of a jump for style. Nice. Okay, so we've got 2 more trucks to do now. We're going to go ahead and go to the Dodge. And the Dodge, I think we might have some... I think the Dodge is going to be the hardest one to do. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. I think the Dodge is going to be tricky because, as you can see, when we threw it in high, it squatted down and went. But it's not as high as the Ford. Its tires are smaller. And the suspension is not as flexible. This is back when CCS's power tunes were really weird, and the power came on instantly. Come on. Ooh. Like, if you even breathe on the throttle when you're close to the, like a lip of something, dude, this thing will launch you. It will absolutely, it's like having GTR launch control on your mud truck. It's ridiculous. Ooh! Oh, God. Okay, that was iffy. Getting into second gear and then sticking high. Although I will say that the grip on this is like, it's cartoonish. I mean, it's very unrealistic. I mean, that's a main thing I'm going to say right now is it's very unrealistic. And it just doesn't want to, it doesn't want to roll over. I would actually venture a guess to say this thing might actually just make it. Just straight up, not even care, and just go. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that was weird. It bounced back. That's a little bit... You know what? If it bounces back like that, I'm almost going to say that this truck was unfair, because I didn't know it would do that. I didn't know it would bounce back like that. I mean, that's pretty much unfair if one of the things we're judging this whole thing on is the truck rolling over. So, to be honest, I'm going to say this truck, even when we do finish, I'm going to say it did well, but I'm honestly going to call it void, because if it will just basically recover itself, then that's not even fair to the other trucks in the competition. So I'm going to say that this truck is actually void, and has no particular bearing on this competition. So it went well. I'm not going to say it didn't go well, but whoa. But yeah, as far as just for fairness sake, it's void. Definitely void. And second gear and then hitting high. If it starts to get stuck, I just try to floor it, because if it gets stuck, I just try to floor it, but sometimes that gets you into trouble. Sometimes it helps you, but sometimes it gets you into trouble. Just crawl up out of there. I mean, the grip is just, like I said, it's cartoonish. It's so unrealistic. I mean, at least the Ford behaved somewhat realistically, but this, This is like, what's realistic behavior? I have never heard of that. Inform me on this great discovery. Please. Okay. Hi. Well, that's how the Dodge Dakota was born. Anyways, back to the '02 Chevy now. Now, the Chevy is an interesting, the Chevy is an interesting alternative because its tuning, I think, is similar to the, its tuning is similar to the OBS Ford, but I don't think it has quite as much flex to it. So, we're about to find out if it drives just like the OBS Ford or similar but not exactly the same. Damn, listen to this thing screaming, though. I've got it absolutely just tacked out all the way. Only problem is it's not a Duramax sound. I mean, it says Duramax on the side, but it's not a Duramax sound. Remember, these were the early days of CCS's mods, and I wanted to use these mods actually in a video as well, just to demonstrate to you guys how far his mods have actually come. Because his mods have gone a long way. They really, really have. I mean, compare this to, for example, his Duramax show truck, and it's like they were made by two different people. It really is. This behaves a lot more like the Ford. I don't think it has quite as much suspension travel as the Ford, and speed-wise, it's pretty similar. I think the Ford's power comes on a little bit quicker, though. And actually, you know what? I think the Ford is faster. I think the Ford is just a little bit faster. Ow. That would have just broken pretty much a tie rod and maybe maybe an axle U-joint. Oh, no, 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 no. That's close. But nope, not gonna happen. Yes. The rollover, I mean. Come on, just try and lay in the power just to get out of here. We've already had several close calls, but I will say that if we make it, oh god, if we make it all the way without going back to the garage, this thing will take it over the OBS Ford. And I thought the OBS Ford, since it was the first one I drove, I thought that it had a really good chance of having it, and then I drove the Dodge, and I was like, this is unfair, I gotta just void this out of the whole thing entirely. And then this came along, and it's like, you know what? It's just a slight bit more composed than the OBS Ford is. The suspension, actually, the more I drive it, I think is a little softer. The mud texturing is just, it's horrible, but again, remember, these were early mods. Go, 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 go. This is one of those spots where it's like, if a truck is either going to get stuck or flip over, this is one of those spots. Need low range. Crawl your way out, come on. Come on, just find grip and crawl your way out. That's all you need to do. That is all you need to do. Come on. I think, honestly, it's just like it's right there, but it's right. Oh, hey, tell you what, it's right there, but it's getting some grip. The more we work the steering a little bit back and forth, the more yes, come on. The more it gets its way out. Yes, that is awesome. Okay, I applaud this truck for that. I absolutely applaud this truck for being able to do that. I am so okay with that. Now all we have to do is lay on it in high, lay on the power, and run to the finish line. Come on. Oh, it's definitely easier to drive through here than the Ford was. Dude, if I thought the Ford soaked up bumps, this is like... It's like a Cadillac, dude. It's just absolutely shrugs these bumps off, except for that one. With actually remarkable reliability. God, look at the remarkable reliability. What is this? Like... What is this, like, Car and Driver magazine? No, it's Edmunds. That's what it is. It's Edmunds from mud trucks. Go, just go. We are so there. We are so close. Just this last hill. Just this last hill. I'm still on the power. I'm still on the power. Do not get stuck. There you go. Okay, made it past the hardest part. And all we gotta do is just climb this little hill, finish with a jump for style, and you know what? Chevy takes it. It really does. The Chevy just took it, and the Chevy took it hardcore. The Chevy showed up and was like, yeah, no, dude, just go home. It's like, I'm an LB7. LB7 Duramax. I got this. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video and this little showdown, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more daily videos like this one. And I will see all of you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. You guys are awesome. See you guys in the next one.